Seeds, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Sabrina. Welcome to Crown Royal Diaries. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are new, and if you are not new, guys, you know how we get down on this channel. Now let's get into this video, guys. So this video is basically about COVID and the experiences that come with COVID, and how you have some people that take it a little bit too far, which I wouldn't really say a little bit too far, because you have to protect yourself out here. So I guess you have to do what you have to do by all means, but it doesn't call for you to be rude towards people. And this is my experience and what I experienced during COVID. And this just happened like 2 days ago. Today is what, Saturday? When you're gonna be watching this, is gonna be posted tonight on Saturday, which is Saturday, October 24th. And I'm gonna have another video out for you guys on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So when you're watching that video, it will be on that day also. I just said that twice, but who cares? So I was in a dollar store, I think like Friday. No, today is Saturday. It couldn't have been yesterday. It was Thursday. I was in a dollar store, right? So I was in there picking up my little knick-knack paddywhacks. I wasn't picking up anything crazy. I was in a store. So mind you, you know how when COVID first started, you had to have like your mask, your gloves, everything, and still now you have to have that, but now everything pretty much seems like it's getting back to semi-normal. Like things are not back to normal, but they're almost back to normal, right? So you remember in the beginning how some stores used to have you like wait outside. It was only like 5 people or 10 people per like store. You couldn't go in a store full of people, but now you don't have to wait online no more. So with Dollar Tree, they don't have the line anymore. Now you can just go right in. So but they're on you about keeping your mask on. Now mind you, I had my mask on. I was just coming home from work. I think I had to just get like some little crackers or something from the dollar store, something to snack on or something like that I got. So I was on the register too, right? But I had seen that the line was real long, so I'm like, hold on, number one is mad empty. So I stepped over. Don't know why I did that. So you see how this is the register, right? This is where the cashier and the checkout thing is at, where you stick your card in and everything. And this is the end of the register, right? So I step up. I'm not even nowhere near this lady who I'm about to tell you guys about. I'm nowhere near her. I have my mask on. I'm not breathing all over her. I'm not like right here next to her. This is her and this is me. So I'm on the end of the register. You know the little silver part that you when you step up, you put your little stuff on the edge when you see somebody and their stuff is moving on the thing, but you not directly up on the register yet. You like towards the very, very end of the register. And before, you could not step up to the register until one person was done in the beginning of COVID, right? So I get to the thing, the lady like, oh, 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet. The cashier told her, miss, calm down. She's at the end of the register. She's nowhere near you. This is the lady now, and this is me. So what she does is she steps up to my stuff and she pushes my stuff off the register. So I said, hold on. I said, what are you doing? She says, oh, you're all up in my space. And I'm not against race. I'm not against culture, but she sounded like she was Jamaican. She was like, you're just all up in my space. You're in my space. You're in my space. I said, miss, to be honest, I just want to get my bread or whatever I had that day, and I just want to leave. Like, I had a long day at work. I don't need to hear this. Like, she like, oh, yo, bamba. Like, she's going in on me, y'all. Like, completely in. She pushed my stuff on the floor. And the cashier told her to pick the items up. Like, why would you push her items on the floor? And she's just coming at me like, you would have thought like she had it out for me. Like, this is her and this is me. I'm nowhere near you. You already at the checkout putting your card through. Like, pay for your stuff and go. I wasn't breathing down your neck. Like, I wasn't doing anything like that. Like, I understand you have to protect yourself during COVID, but like I said, there's no reason to disrespect people either. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be humble too. Like, nobody's trying to, be rude towards you or whatever. It's not like I threw my stuff on the counter, like right here next to her. Like, all right, like I'm paying next. Like, no, it wasn't like that. So the cashier was like, can you pick her stuff up? She was like, no, and you be quiet. She told the cashier to be quiet. So the cashier said, you know what? Don't speak to me like that. The cashier was like, you know what? I'm no longer serving you. She said, you know what? Can you please just step aside? And she took me instead of the lady. So when she took me instead of the lady got mad. The lady was like, oh, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid. You're going to take this lady over me. You're going to take her over. Like, she was being so rude, y'all. Like, rude. What I mean rude. And it's like the more I was being calm, the more she kept getting mad. the more I kept saying, okay, miss, like, you know, can you just, you know, pay for your stuff? Like, I gotta go. Like, mind you, I had a headache. I was at work all day. The last thing I need is to be arguing with somebody. So what happened was, I guess the manager must have heard her going in or whatever. So the manager came out like, what's the problem? So she asked me, she said, what's the problem? I was like, well, this lady just knocked my stuff on the floor because I'm right here and she was already paying for her stuff, about to leave. And she like, oh, I have no right to put my stuff on the register. There's no sign that says I couldn't put my stuff on the register. So I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what you saying don't even make sense right now, because if the cashier didn't have a problem, I just broke. Y'all, but I was well, no, it's not broke. I could fix it. I was just playing with this like this and this shit came off my necklace. But anyway, the cashier was like, oh, no, I was like, there's no sign that says you can't, you know, put your stuff like on the register. Like I stepped up right after I seen you was close enough about to get your bag. So I said, let me just put my stuff on. And after they told her to pick my shit up, she did not pick my shit up. So that's what got me mad too. So what happened was the lady let me go repick the items that I wanted. And instead of picking it up off the floor, I guess they felt like they didn't want me snatching nothing off the floor, which was nice of them. And they let me pay for my stuff and I was out. So what happened, like I said, the manager asked me what happened. And I was like, well, this lady just came out of nowhere, like yelling and screaming and all that stuff, telling me like, oh, 6 feet, you're in my space, COVID, and all this stuff like that. And mind you, her mask was like, let me get a mask just so I could better. I wish I really could have recorded this. Her mask was like this. Like, mind you, my mask is like this now. My mask is on. Hers was like this. So I'm like, who's the one that's really at fault? That's trying to spread something, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my mask fully on. Like, it wasn't down. It wasn't anything like that. So the manager was like, well, what happened? I was like, well, she just knocked my stuff on the floor and started yelling, talking about 6 feet. She said, that's it? She was like, is that what all this ruckus is about? And she was like, I didn't even hear you yelling. She was like, I heard this lady yelling. I said, yeah, because I don't have time to yell. What I'm being rude for? With everything that's going on in this world, we all going through the same thing. Like, get your stuff, pay for your stuff, and be out. If you that concerned about people standing next to you, then you don't need to leave your house. It's safe enough now. I would say 50% safe enough where we can go into a store now and be more comfortable versus when COVID first started. Because when COVID first started, we didn't know what to really expect. Even though the cases are still pretty high, we really did not know what to expect. And there's no need for people to be rude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be rude and nasty. Because just as well as I can get it, you can get it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anybody in this world can get that virus. And you know, the time you spend in being angry and being negative towards people, you could have just paid for your stuff and left. So I guess once they told her to get out the store or whatever, what she did, I think she waited outside. And mind you, I had to get on the bus still. So she was talking to somebody on her phone like, oh, this bitch, this. She was calling me all types of like hoes, all types of names. Like, I was just like, where is the bus? The only thing I kept saying was like, where is this bus? Like, I have to get on this bus and go home. Like, when you kill people with kindness, that shit hurts them deep. Let me tell you something. They could be screaming to the tip of their lungs. You kill them people with kindness, you just basically be calm. I was just like, can I just pay for my stuff? Like, I was not trying to argue with this lady. Like, I don't know her from 10 miles. Like, I don't know nothing about you. You don't know nothing about me. It's like the more I kept trying to stay quiet, the more she kept trying to start an argument. And then when I went outside, what happened was the manager was like, do you want me to walk you outside? And I was like, no, this is my area. I live over here. I'm not about to feel scared to walk in my area. So I walked outside, I said, thank you, have a nice night to the manager, the cashier, or whatever. And the lady was still going, even when I got on the bus. And it wasn't too far from my house. I was like a 20 minutes from my house, but this Dollar Tree was like on the other side by my house. I had to take the bus to come home or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not about to feel scared to walk in my area or whatever. So after that, she was just like, oh, you know, she's stupid, you're stupid. She kept calling me stupid, all types of stuff. And I was just like, you must have really had a bad day for you to want to come at me like that. Like, I just wanted to get my stuff and leave. Like, I was just like, that's crazy. But I just want to let y'all know, like, if you out there and you dealing with COVID, and if you one of those people that you so nervous about, you know, people standing directly next to you, mind you, I was nowhere near her. This is the front of the register and this is me, which is pretty much more than 6 feet. Because even when you waiting online, they tell one person to stand here and the other person is really right here. So it's like, I didn't see what her logic was, like what she meant by I was so close to her. It's not like I was like, she was by the little payout thing where you stick your card through, and I was like right here. Like, no, I was behind, like right there. So I was just like, you know what, with everything that's going on, I can't be bothered with you. Like, we have so much to be grateful for. You know, this COVID thing was a scare with everybody, and I pray that everybody still stays safe. I hope that you guys are doing well with this virus, your family, your friends, everybody staying safe and doing what they have to do. I just wanted to come up here and share my experience, and just know that you may come across some people that's gonna be like a little bit rude in this time, but I would say just brush it off like I did. Don't even give them the time of the day, because it's not worth it. Like, why you gonna do it? Like, it's not worth it. Just do what you gotta do and keep moving. Like, I'm an essential worker. Like, I'm out there working too. Like, you know, like, I just feel like I didn't know that lady from nowhere. I've never seen a lady a day in my life, and for her to be so nasty and rude, and I've came across like nasty people, but on another hand, it was like the more I kept being quiet, the more she kept yelling, and I was just like, come on, like, look at what's going on out here. Why are you so, like, you know, angry? Like, you should be grateful you still here. Like, you woke up another day. Like, be grateful that you had another chance to like wake up this morning. So that was just my experience with the COVID, guys, and I just want to tell you guys again, be safe out there, y'all. Definitely be safe. Be well, be blessed. Most importantly, stay true to yourself, guys. Never let nobody tell you can't do something in life, guys. If you have a dream, you go for it, guys. I keep telling you guys that. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. It was just a little rant about COVID. I hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe. Wash your hands. I'm gonna, you know, definitely come back up here with another video for you guys on Wednesday. And I want you guys to stay tuned for that video. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video to get this video posted tonight. Today is the 24th of October, so this video should be posted pretty much about like 8 p.m. tonight. So I'm definitely gonna get this up and loaded for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and share, guys. I love you guys. Bye.